Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. Hold on, I've got to find my live. Where did my live go? Hold on, I'm not logged in. Hang on guys. I'm trying to get to the live. YouTube studio, we've got things to talk about. I'm going to make sure you can hear me, and then I think I'm going to grab myself a cup of coffee because, sorry, but this is intense and I've got to get some coffee. I meant to do it before, but then make sure I'm in the right live. Okay, there we go. Hi Sherry, hi Margot, hi Elle, hi Kevin. Everybody make sure you're in the live chat. Okay. Let's see, burnt popcorn. And Chris Ree, and Sherry and Linda. What else did I miss here? Miss me with that stuff. Hi Emily, Casto, and Farm Wife. Okay. Hey, Two Scooter. Okay, so this is going to be a really, it's going to be quite intense what I've got to tell you here. Anybody, I wonder if anybody can even understand. Hi Isabel, but I have to get some coffee because I didn't. Let me just get some coffee because I'm gonna need something to drink. Okay, it's brewing. Some of you are familiar with what I'm going to talk about here. Hi, Dina. And what's this about is something that is pretty graphic and very upsetting, but it's what happens when someone wants to get even or do something to hurt someone that they think that they were, slighted them or did some thing to them that they may figure is egregious or something, and they want to get even with that person, but when they go to get even with that person, something terrible unfolds. Hi White Angel, hi Linda, hi Easily Distracted. So my coffee's almost done, you can hear it. It's almost done. Hi Nanette. Oh, and Evelyn, are you here? Nanette, don't worry about, Evie's, sometimes she's a little, takes a little bit of time getting, don't worry about paying, like, you didn't miss anything, in other words. You didn't miss anything. Okay, hold on, I'm just getting my creamer. Okay, and one second. Did you eat pizza? Nothing, no, I'm just gonna get some. I was just wondering. It's alright. I'm fine. did I put my coffee? Okay, sorry guys, come in. So this story happened at an apartment complex in North Carolina. And it affected a lot of people because of one person feeling slighted. So let's get into this, okay? All right. Some of you may even... Hi, Meredith. Oh, don't worry about it, Nanette. I'll take care of it because she hasn't even asked me for your information yet, so I know she's not even ready to do that. So, let me just get to this right here. There was a woman by the name of Janet, North Carolina, at UNC. And there was an apartment complex there that her boyfriend lived in among other people. And she was upset with her boyfriend. So what she did is she put lighter fluid on a futon that was outside of her ex-boyfriend's, well, he was there, yeah, ex-boyfriend, apartment complex. This was the Campus Walk Apartments in Greensboro, North Carolina. And this was the day after Valentine's Day. Okay, so she was allegedly upset, but she said it was a prank. Well, this prank ignited that futon, but it also ignited the south side of the building because there were high winds blowing that night, about 18 miles an hour. This was in February of 2002, like I said, the day after Valentine's Day. And let me get you a picture of this up here, because this is the kind of stuff that can happen when people are just concerned with seeking revenge, or as she would say, a prank, but it wasn't a prank. And this story that I'm going to tell you goes way beyond. So let me just get this. Trying to get a picture, see if I can get a picture of them before the... Because of this woman's decision, one family lost 2 daughters. And 2 other students and children were lost. 4 altogether in this prank, she said. So let me show you a picture of what this... Okay, here is basically what they looked like prior to the fire. Let me make this a little larger. I've got tremendous winds. If my electricity should go out, because Sharon's has gone out like 5 times. It was like that. And she put lighter fluid on this futon and then lit it on fire. And the cars that were in the parking lot, 3 of them, I believe it was 3 of them, had melted. There was 1,000-degree heat caused by this fire that she had set. And I believe we did go over this last year a little bit, but not as in deep as this. Do you see this? People were jumping from the windows to escape the heat. It was horrific. Absolutely horrific. So let me tell you about this here now. So the battalion chief, David Douglas, at the time, said that there were winds that were blowing from the south to the north at about 18 miles an hour. And the apartments on that side and the breezeway were right in the middle. 4 people died that night. Like I said, 2 sisters from the Llewellyn family. I want to get the victims here. Hold on a minute. You imagine losing 2 daughters in a fire that was set because somebody was pissed off at their boyfriend. It's insane. And it's disgusting. The way this happened. And Janet, her demeanor, the things she said in the courtroom to these parents, the look on her face years later, she looks like a true 100% psychopath. And they said, oh yeah, this was her this was her first crime, right? I haven't even begun to tell you what's going on here. So let me just... It was an act of revenge. Let's get that clear. She's a scorned lover. Okay? But she says, no. It wasn't an act of revenge from a scorned lover. It was a stupid college prank that went really bad. Now, the prosecution and the defense both agreed that they didn't think that Janet really wanted to harm anyone, commit murder. Okay? And she never even met the man and 3 women who perished on the top floor. But it was horrific. On February 14th, Janet invited 2 girlfriends over to have dinner. They had pasta. They had a couple bottles of wine. And they decided to play a prank on Janet's ex-boyfriend. So they were going to pour fish oil into his radiator. But then Janet said, you know what? Let's not do the fish oil. Let's set something on fire. So, well, they thought, okay. Her ex-boyfriend and his friends had set a neighbor's welcome mat on fire and thought that was kind of funny. And once they lit a flaming beanbag on fire in the parking lot and jumped over it with a skateboard. So she thought, okay, this would be fun. Let's light something on fire. So she grabs some lighter fluid and they go to the Campus Walk apartments. And she goes up alone to a back door of the dark apartment complex, climbs the stairs to a breezeway on the 2nd floor. And she later said she heard laughter coming from the apartment, and she saw lights on, that her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend Victor, was home. She thought she saw him through the sliding glass door, but he says and insists that he was asleep in his bed and that his apartment was dark and there was no laughter and she didn't see anything like that. But anyway, she quietly leans over a balcony. She squirts lighter fluid, which she said on a small box of Christmas decorations, and that the tinsel simply melted and didn't really catch on fire. So she decided to douse an old futon, and that futon itself had been the site of their little romantic, trysts, encounters, right? So she says she put the lighter fluid on there and she flicked the lighter and she saw just a little tiny little blue flame and she giggled. This is so fun. And she ran off. And that's it. She ran off. Okay? And then at 2:30 a.m., calls started coming into 911. Okay? And people were screaming. They were trapped. They couldn't get out. The apartment complex was on fire because, again, that wind had been around 18 miles per hour that night. And the flames, as you can see in that picture, were all in that breezeway, and it sealed them off. So this is where they had to go to escape, and it sealed it off. So they're calling 911, they're freaking out, and people jumped from the balconies and the windows. By dawn, searchers that were digging by hand found ashes that showed that it had been a person, but barely able to be recognized as that. And then 3 more bodies were uncovered. While this is happening, this whole complex is still smoldering. And one of the victims' dads, Bob Harris, arrives at around 11 a.m. And when he gets there, he knows that something's terribly wrong, right? That he wouldn't be called to this if his daughter was okay. His daughter, Beth, was there, and she was a music major. She had spent her Valentine's Day singing telegrams. And so he just knew something was wrong. 4 victims had been found, but they were so badly burned that they couldn't even be identified at that point. But his daughter had not made it to class the next day. So, process of elimination, it was, he came across his daughter's car. It was locked. He started pounding on the car, and a firefighter came up to him and held him. He was sobbing. And she shared his daughter, Beth Harris, shared her apartment with a nursing student, Rachel Llewellyn, and her sister, Donna Llewellyn. And nobody had seen them. So he had to tell Carolyn and James Llewellyn that there were 4 bodies discovered, one being his daughter. But he said that likely nobody has seen your daughters, Rachel and Donna. And they're probably your daughters are 2 of the 3 that are not identified. So not only did they lose their 2 daughters, the Llewellyns, those were their only children. So now, in one moment, they had no more living children because of Janet's prank, the one she just put the lighter fluid on, laughed, and ran away, right? So Donna's boyfriend, Donna Llewellyn's boyfriend, was named Ryan Beck. He was 25. He was a computer tech. So they wanted to know, was he there? Well, it turns out he was there. So 4 people died. The Llewellyn's only children, Bob Harris's daughter, Beth, and Donna Llewellyn's boyfriend, Ryan Beck. So who set the fire, right? That they're going to want to know. Now, Janet's mother remembers that she was jolted awake. Her name was Mary Bell Danahy. And a sheriff was on there, and he said, "There are some officers coming to your house. Please open the door." She woke up. She was on the couch. She saw the officers coming. It was dark. She thought, what's going on? Somebody must have said that maybe they heard something. What's going on? But the person on the other end of the phone said, "Don't hang the phone up. Lay the phone down. Open the door." She opens the door, and there's 2 deputies, and they say, "Where's Janet?" Now, her 23-year-old daughter had come up from Greensboro, and they were having a weekend together, which wasn't something they did all the time there. With Janet's father, Dave, who was coming down the stairs, and the deputies didn't say why they wanted to see her. Now, there's a replica, and this is like crazy irony, of an Olympic torch in the living room. And the reason that's there is because Janet, years earlier as a Girl Scout, had carried that through her hometown. And it was proudly displayed midway up the stairs. When they went to the guest room, Janet had her light on. The book she was reading was on her chest. She had her bedspread pulled up over her clothes, and her eyes blinked as her mother called her name. "Janet, Janet, come here. These people are here. They want to see you, you know." And then right away, the deputies came in and they put handcuffs on her. And the mother was like, "What the heck is going on?" You know, like, because, and the deputies said, "Keep an eye on the father." But they didn't answer the mother, okay? And they said that Janet, gave them this look. And then one of the deputies said, "Janet Danahy, you are being arrested for murder." So there you have it. There's 5 lives. Janet was 23. And she was facing the death penalty. So there began an immediate debate over whether she should face life in prison or the death penalty. She said the fire went out, that it was just a little blue flame and it went out, but it didn't go out. It didn't go out. We know it didn't go out, and it killed 4 people. Okay, and I'm going to tell you about how horrendous it was, okay? So Beth Harris was the first person to die. And they said she had the least amount of burns, if you will, because she went out a door and immediately fell to her death. She hit the concrete 2 floors below, and it was a very horrendous death. Now, the Llewellyn sisters and their boyfriend, Jonna's boyfriend, were killed while they were trying to escape the flames, and they're trying to run. And they got about halfway down the walkway, and all the walkway stairs collapsed. And the fire battalion chief said they did not die from smoke inhalation. They were burned to death. And he said, is there any way more horrendous to die? I don't know what it is. So at first, they didn't know that this was set intentionally when they were on the scene, right? And then the fire battalion chief says, they said, you got to come here. You got to come here. We have an intentionally set fire, and we've got a crime scene. And then out came the DA, and there were 2 prominent defense attorneys. And they arrested Janet. She didn't knock on any doors, they said, to alert people that there were flames. She walked back to her apartment, she took off her clothes, and she asked her roommates to drive her to a dumpster. Why? So she could get rid of all the evidence. There was a dumpster in her apartment complex. Why does she want to go to a remote one? That doesn't sound like a prank, right? Well, that's exactly what the fire battalion chief said. She made no effort to come forward and say, oh my gosh, I'm responsible for this. I didn't mean this to happen. This was a prank. It has gone badly. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. So the prosecutor, hang on one second here. The fire department battalion chief, David Douglas, said that she wants you to believe this is a prank. This is a college-educated lady. You would certainly believe that once she sees this, she'd say, oh gosh, what have I done? But she didn't. And the following July, she takes a plea deal because it will, assure her that she is avoiding the death penalty. And she was sentenced to life in prison. And see, here comes the kicker, okay? Because the families and everything were okay with this plea deal. She is agreeing she's going to serve life in prison. So, in court, and I quote, this is what Janet says to the parents in the courtroom who have lost their children. Says, the angels of your children have come to me, and I have touched their hands, and they have told me what it felt like to feel their flesh burn. When she did this, there were gasps, obviously, from the people there. She said, I know who they are. They are part of me now. You are my family now. You are stuck with me. I hurt you, and I will make that better. So that's horrendous, but she's going away for life, right? No. Because in 2012, 10 years after this happened, Janet and her supporters filed a petition to ask for clemency from the governor, who was then Bev Perdue. That was denied. But the former governor, Pat McCrory, commuted Janet's sentence. It made her eligible for parole in 2029. Then, in December of 2022, Governor Roy Cooper decides, well, I'll reduce that. and I'll make her eligible for parole January 1st of 2023. So, first they said on her behalf, okay, her attorney, Don Vaughn, told the parole commission that Janet had no prior record, that she wasn't a criminal. It was just a bad situation that went bad. That's really what he said. But they found out that really wasn't the case. And back in Christmas Eve of 1996, she was charged with injury to personal property, and she pled guilty, paid a fine. The charge was disposed of with prayer for judgment, and it wasn't on her record. And then, according to the Guilford County Chief Assistant District Attorney Harold Newman, she poured syrup on the vehicle of a male she knew. Then she took cat litter, and she took cereal, and she put that on there. And that was the same year that she was carrying the Olympic torch through their town. She had 4 infractions while in prison, they said. Lock tampering, disobeying an order, using profane language. But they said it's been 21 years and she has an impeccable record. She's a great individual. She couldn't have done more to better her fellow inmates at a woman's prison and herself. And I think that's what the governor looks at, Vaughn said. He said that Janet Danahy has taught courses, she's taught people to read, she's worked on every project the jail staff has asked her to. And now what about the victims' families, right? The only family member who spoke in support of her early release was the father of Beth Harris, Bob, the first one that arrived on that scene. And he said, and I quote, "She's a remarkable young woman, and not that she would replace Beth as my daughter, but if she was my daughter, I'd be proud of her." Janet's sister, Emily, said her family took the parole process as an opportunity to argue that the fire and the subsequent deaths were a result of a prank gone wrong. And I quote, she said, "The good thing that can result from this is to be a positive influence on especially young people, because we're not alone in this and we have something to share of importance. This isn't a person from a broken home that's experienced crime in their life to not know better. She does know better." And that last sentence was said by Beth Harris's brother Matthew, but he's making the case for her to remain in prison. He says, their words, "It's a prank." That's not a prank. That's domestic violence to a T. And she made a promise to the courts and to her parents and to her family and to us and to the victims and to everybody that she was going to stay her life in prison and not be eligible for parole, end quote. The families didn't get a chance to plead their cases to the parole commission until April 4th, when they had 25 minutes in which they implored the parole commission to deny Janet parole. And Jim Beck, who's Ryan Beck's father, that was the boyfriend of Donna Llewellyn, said, and I quote, "It's sad that we have to deal with this again and again when Janet committed herself to doing good in the prison system. She needs to stay in the system and continue to do good." So they got a letter that said she was denied parole. But the family said that they would be told there was a decision coming in 6 weeks, but they received letters informing them of the commission's decision. I'm sure her family thought she'd be coming home for Christmas, but they can drive to see her. We don't have anywhere to drive. said one of the family members. The commission is going to review her case again on May 4th of 2026, which is a bunch of crap because she took a plea deal for life in prison, and her prank took the lives of 4 young people, and the only children, I mean, it's crazy how they could just change that. That's not right. That's not right. And let's see what, if you look up just how she is, let me get a picture of her. See, but there's just like really, she has this like smile on her face all the time. And she was laughing in court proceedings, and sorry that I'm not looking at the chat. Some of you may be familiar with this case. I don't know. I know that I think we talked about it last year when she was coming up for parole. So she has served, at the time it was 20 years. And the governor that decided to reduce her sentence, Governor Cooper, said, and I quote, "Ensuring fairness in our justice system through executive clemency is a responsibility I take seriously. We carefully consider research and recommendations made by the Juvenile Sentence Review Board to commute sentences for crimes committed by minors. All of these individuals are deserving of clemency, and we will continue to work to protect our community and improve the fairness of our justice system." But she wasn't a minor. She was 23, right? Get something over here. Hang on. So Beth Harris's brother Matthew was a freshman in high school when his sister died in that fire. And he said that they had a 6-year age gap, but they were starting to grow closer right before her death. And, it's horrendous. And he said that, and I quote, "She shouldn't be something we should ever have to worry about." And lo and behold, couldn't even do 10 years in prison without saying, "Oh, I want out." She backed out on her promise, the promise she made to many, many people. So let me go back. I want to get the, let me get the victims' pictures up there, okay? And then I'm going to go to check the chat, okay? So Carolyn Llewellyn, who lost her 2 daughters, said, and I quote, "When you lose a child to a crime, you never get to really bury them because the justice system doesn't allow closure. It allows them to continue to be dug up over and over, and it causes more grief for the loved ones." She said that Janet Danahy's request for clemency is the latest action that makes it hard for her to have closure. She said she got a call at 2:15 or 2:18 in the morning. And David Douglas is the firefighter who told Carolyn and Jim Llewellyn that their daughters died. And he said, of all the things I've ever done in my life, that was the hardest. He said that Ms. Llewellyn looked at me, and I'll never forget the look in her eyes that morning. And I got in that truck, and you're just searching for the words. And we were sitting there, much like we're sitting now, and I clasped her hand, and I knew from the look in her eye, she knew what I had to say. The Llewellyns, they're in opposition of Janet, attempting and getting out early at all. They want her to serve her life in prison, like it says. And all those things that Janet can't do, those victims can't do either. This is not all about Janet. This is about the people that paid the ultimate price in that building, the people that died. That's who this should be about. So I did watch an interview of her before she was thinking about getting out in prison. She was like, oh yes, I think, this is right and all of that. And then now, she wants out, which is, shouldn't be. Not when you take a plea deal. And that's what it is. Here's the sisters. Hold on a minute. No, that is, one second. I want to make sure that we have, yeah, that's Donna and Rachel Llewellyn right there. And this is another victim, Ryan Beck, who was Donna's boyfriend, and then Beth Harris was the fourth victim. So, yeah, let me see where the heck you guys are. There we are. All right, so has anybody, and I'm back in the chat, hi Kama Sutra, the eyes like a soul. Parents must have money. The fire was awful. She needs to stay in there, Michelle Cameron said. She's out for attention, and that's exactly what she's getting. Oh, are you talking about Gypsy? 4 died. The Llewellyn sisters, Beth Harris, and the boyfriend of Donna Llewellyn. Let's see his name. I just forgot. Hold on a minute. What did I just say his name was? Ryan Beck, B-E-K. Yep. A friend of Rachel said that I don't think I've ever seen her not smiling. And this was her in court in 2002. And she accepted the plea deal, which was 4 counts of first-degree murder and first-degree arson. She avoided the death penalty, and she agreed to life in prison. And then to say that thing, the angels of your children have come to me. Just crazy. Oh, and the reason, here's another thing that happened too. I forgot to tell you guys this. They were saying, like, what if 8 or 9 people had been killed because of this? Would she still get clemency? Is there a number that they consider for clemency? Said the sister of one of the victims, right? And the fire battalion chief at the time said that the initial reports on the night of the fire were made by 2 men who went outside for a cigarette. They went outside for a cigarette, they noticed the flames. And he said, if those 2 guys did not see those flames, the death count easily would have been in the double digits. And said that there were 24 survivors from that apartment building and the 4 that perished. So there were 28. So this fire, had those 2 men not gone outside, could have killed potentially all 28 the way that it was burning. And, you know, she just walked away. And sleep well, Justina. So this is crazy, right? First time you've heard of this, Michelle? Yeah, I believe I spoke about this last January when she was coming up from parole. But it's crazy. It's crazy, and it just tells you, like, just the willy-nilly way people just go about to screw up, you know, an ex-boyfriend over, or, you know, oh, I'm going to just light something on fire. Let me do this because I feel that I've been egreged. And somebody's done something that I think they've done to me, some perceived slight. And so I'm going to go and seek revenge for that. And in the whole scheme of it, the ex-boyfriend didn't die. 4 innocent people. Well, the ex-boyfriend would have been innocent as well. He shouldn't have had to die because she's going to go light a freaking fire because she can't take whatever, a breakup or something. People really have to get a grip on how they handle things. This trying to stick it to people, give revenge, whatever. Look what happened here. Even if you gave her the benefit of the doubt, she's playing a prank. But who the hell is going to play a prank where you douse a futon in lighter fluid and light a match, light a lighter, whatever, light it up, and walk away and go home and get into your bed? It's crazy. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts, and I can't. It's just disgusting. And, oh, it was just a prank gone wrong. I didn't know. If I put lighter fluid all over the futon and I lit it up, that it was just a small blue flame. Blue is the hottest fire. So yeah, it's crazy. Oh, you know what? There are two, I do, and I thank you, Kevin, because I did see that there were new donations to the legal GoFundMe, and I thank you very much, you guys that donated to the legal fundraiser, and I'll be over there to write the thank yous for that. Thank you so much. I know I did one. There were actually, I think, three in the last few days, so that was very nice. Okay. Yeah, they said it reached like 1,000 degrees, and people had nowhere to run because the hallways and the stairwells were collapsing, and that's how 3 of them died. And then Beth had died first, like trying to go out a door or something, and just dropped right to the concrete below. It was horrendous. What about, say, that's another thing, easily distracted. I'm going to talk about that because there was talk about the friends that were with her before she lit the fire. So let me talk about that with you. Let me get that up here. Okay. Okay. See, they were saying that something I was researching. Let me see here. What was it? Then I just had that up, and then let me see if it was over here. Let me see if I can get her, hang on a minute. I was trying to pull up her original. Okay, here's something else. So here's something else, okay? Bob Harris said, and I quote, "It's something to forgive and love the girl that killed my daughter. That has brought a much bigger burden off my shoulders." For 20 years, he has kept in contact with Janet, his daughter's killer, convicted killer. And he is the only one in the victim's families, not even his son, who's Beth's brother, wants to see her free. But the father said he wants to keep his promise of seeing her free. And he said, "Through the past 22 years," and I'm quoting this, "we have maintained contact with each other through cards and everything. And I told her, I'm going to be with you till the day I die. Hopefully I'll see you walk out of prison before that happens." He's chosen to release the anger, but he still holds the loss of his daughter in his heart. He said, "I still remember the tragedy of all 4. It still hits me." Now, Beth's brother said, no, she pled guilty and she's going to be in prison for the rest of her life. I never have to think about her again. His father said he will always have one memory in mind, and I quote, "Beth gave me the biggest hug she's ever given me in her life, and when I looked back after she was murdered, I look at that goodbye as if she knew that would be the last time we would see each other. So that's another interesting tidbit, that one of the fathers is the only one that but the friends were not charged. And I know I had something from that. Let me see. I don't know where the. Well, you know what? Let me look over here. But see, the girls were supposedly not with her from after she set the, like before she set the fire, they were there, but then they went away. Let me just see here. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Let's see if this has any information. I don't know, I'm going to have to do a little more digging to see if I can. The original. There is something else I want to just touch on real quick about Chad Daybell. Let me get a thing up here, so if I want to put chapters in later, I know when I'm going to something else. Let me put Chad up here for a second. So Chad Daybell's attorney has filed a motion to withdraw from his case, and he requested that Chad Daybell be appointed 2 public defenders qualified to work on a death penalty case. And his lawyer, John Pryor, wrote in his motion that his client had confirmed that he cannot pay for his services and that he is withdrawing with Daybell's full consent. Okay, so I am reading this, and it said, Mr. Daybell retained undersigned counsel with personal funds, and at a hearing on January 19th of 2023, the court inquired of Mr. Daybell and declared him indigent. Pursuant to blah, 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 Mr. Daybell does not have the ability to pay for counsel's continued services, and Mr. Daybell seeks the appointment of 2 capital qualified attorneys to represent him in this matter. As the court is aware, this case is both extraordinarily complex, and the prosecution is seeking the death penalty, which requires counsel to essentially prepare for 2 trials. Reflecting this complexity and the work required to prepare and try this case, the court has set aside 2 full months for a trial, and the prosecution team consists of no less than 5 attorneys from 2 county offices, including an out-of-state attorney hired at taxpayer expense. Remaining on this case would require undersigned counsel to work around the clock, more than full-time, for more than 4 months without compensation and without the assistance of any other counsel. The motion is made with Mr. Daybell's full consent. Mr. Daybell has requested from me that he be given 2 capital qualified attorneys for his trial. I have made a diligent effort to find a lawyer to assist in this matter for a significant amount of time. The attorney who I located and agreed to try to get qualified has not yet been approved by the Public Defense Commission. The time for him to be of any assistance to me in preparing for this trial is long gone because Mr. Daybell is facing the death penalty and has been determined indigent. He is statutorily entitled to appointment of the two counsel who are capital qualified at the state's expense. Notice is hereby given that on the 30th day of January 2024 at the hour of 9:30 a.m. or as soon thereafter as counsel may be heard, John Pryor, attorney for defendant above named, will call up for a hearing for defendant's motion to continue before the Honorable Judge Stephen W. Boyce, District Judge at the Fremont County Courthouse in St. Anthony, Idaho, dated January 11th, 2024. So that's the other big shakeup there. He can't afford John Pryor anymore, and John Pryor is not going to work for free. No, not happening. And then Michelle Troconis was in court today, but really her name wasn't even mentioned. It was still going over stuff inside the house, and it took a very long time. There's so many objections, so I'll probably go over that Sunday night in preparation for the new week of trial, but nothing earth-shattering happened at all. And let me see where you guys are. Here you are. Okay, so and anyone know? Kevin says, I think one of the kids. Yes, yeah, they have both been. JJ was released and Tylee was released recently. Yes. Hi, it's Bank. How are you? How's it going? Okay, I'm gonna rejoin the Zoom. So let me do that. Let me rejoin the Zoom. So the people that I'm gonna bring in. Bell didn't go off, but Ruff, oh, he did? She did. Oh my gosh, Ruff, what the heck is wrong with me, okay? Thank you for donating 5 new memberships. Who are our new members? Let me see who our new members are. Is one of them Michelle Cameron? Let me see. Oh, I see it now. Okay. Michelle Cameron, welcome. Kay O'Shea, Sherry M. You got a new membership. Meredith. No. Fiddle-dee D. So Michelle, Kay O'Shea, Sherry M. Fiddle-dee D. 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be one more. Isn't there one more? White Angel said, we are all taught as children, don't play with fire, don't play with matches, and don't play with a lighter. This is a full-grown adult who purposely used fire. Unbelievable. Right, White Angel? What she did is not a prank. What she did is unacceptable. And that first father, I was making excuses for her. You said needs to get his head checked. The father of the victim that, oh well, we really, I don't want to judge anyone like that on their, what helps them through their grief. Who knows, that's the first thing I learned is you're not accountable for the way you grieve. And so if that's helping him in some way, it helps him with the loss of his daughter, then who am I to say anything about it, right? Hi Debbie D, hi Ruff, hi Christina and Nanette and everybody, but yeah, that's Hyatt Spank L. So I'm going to come into the Zoom. Let me see, where did I put that Zoom? I've got to go find that Zoom. I've got a Zoom that I'm missing and I need it very quickly. Hold on, I'm trying to come into the Zoom. Trying to come into the Zoom. Come into the Zoom, please. You're wanted in the Zoom, please. Saying that it's not responding. Janet hurt her friends. Okay. So let's see here. What?
Boy.
We're live. Are you guys okay?
Oh, the fifth free membership was Carol, aka the cat.
Oh, isn't that special?
Uh-huh.
Who is she with?
Ate a cat?
She's with one of the hater channels.
No.
Oh, so I did catch
You
somebody.
did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay! That was my goal.
Oh, you did. You succeeded. I knew
Why is it echoing, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, it's because I was playing the audio in here.
Oh, okay.
I just turned it off.
Okay.
Let's see now. It's Bank. Oh, it's Bank, yeah. Evelyn. So yeah, and then you might wonder why we didn't do the meatloaf tonight. Well, we didn't do the meatloaf tonight because it was a hairy night. We have a lot of wind, storms. Sharon was losing electricity, and so I think we're going to try to do it sometime during the day before the auction tomorrow night. And so that's the plan. That's the plan, Stan.
Bucky said in the chat the wind took out her internet again.
The wind is picking up here, so.
It's picking up here too.
Yeah, it's crazy here.
It's
It's
oh, did
RBC.
Jimmy?
What?
Did check if Luke got home from West Point. He's going to a friend's house. Text Luke and make sure he got home from West Point.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
Alright.
I was worried because they were in West Point on a track meet, and then he went home with our friends, and he's spending the night there. But I was like freaking out with him. On
I
the road.
texted
They
Jimmy.
go back home
and
so
asked him to
late.
Turn down the TV, Carolyn, and he did.
You what?
I texted Jimmy and asked him if he turned down the TV, and he did.
Oh,
Huh?
you did because it was loud.
Yep.
I didn't even hear it.
No kidding.
No, I heard it before. I said put it down.
Well, you could hear it plain as day here.
Really? I told him to put it down.
But anyway, he did, so, you know.
That's good.
Good job, Jimmy. Good
Okay,
guy.
let's see.
Carolyn, you
I
got
just
some
wanted to
paints?
text with him.
I got some what?
Paints?
Yes.
Okay, Lacey told me that she had sent you some paints.
Did she?
Yeah. So
You
I
know,
don't
she
if those were
said,
them or
wait,
not.
no. She said, hold on a minute. I got some tea, and I still haven't found out where that came from. But I think she told me something was coming. Oh my gosh! I
Yeah,
had to
you know
give
it was paints.
And I had to give her Sharon's address. Sharon, oh my gosh. I told her I'd give her. Let me get that right now. Where's
Lazy?
Yeah, she wants your address.
Oh.
Can you do me a favor, Sharon?
Yeah.
Can you write your address right away in Slack and a message to me so I can give it to her before I have to go look for it somehow in my ship station?
Right,
Okay, Lacey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get that to you. But she said, I'm trying to think. Jimmy, did I get any packages from Lacey?
No, you got one from, I think,
Chris Reed,
yeah.
which I haven't opened yet. Yeah, not yet, so I'll keep my eyes peeled. Maybe. Oh, that's a nice surprise.
And I ruined it.
It's all right. I don't know what kind of paint, so
Darn, Lacey. Yeah, I ruined the surprise.
it's all right. I don't know what kind of paint it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I do, but I can tell you, so.
No, yeah, that. Oh my
Well,
God.
we half ruined it.
Yeah. Good night, Michelle,
Okay.
Cameron.
There you go, Carolyn.
Okay, let me do that before I miss it again. I don't understand why she's not. I'm gonna have to reactivate her Slack thing, deactivate it or something. So I'm gonna put her in
Oh,
here.
really?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it might have been that it was when she
It was when you
out.
were doing the house cleaning.
Oh, and I just took everybody out that wasn't active.
Yeah.
So let me put her back in. Okay. Where's the Sharon? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna reactivate her too here. Let me do that. Members and Lacey. Okay. Okay, so she's activated now. She should get an email, but I'm gonna send this to her by email too.
Did Abby come in tonight?
She's in the chat. Evie, come on
Oh,
on.
good. Hi, Abby.
Evie, come on.
Evelyn.
Come on, Evelyn. Evelyn.
Where are you?
Let's see. All right.
Carolyn, I bought groceries at Walmart and they sent them to my daughter in Kansas.
Oh my gosh, really?
Oh, here.
Yeah, no.
Oh, why? Because, it was an address on your account?
Yes.
Yeah.
She was the last person I sent something to, so I went to track it and I'm thinking 75, what in the world? And I looked at the address and it was my daughter's.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my gosh.
She was like, I hope there's something yummy in there. I'm like, I'm not laughing. This is not funny.
Well, you couldn't cancel it, but
We tried. I called Walmart. I missed the delivery guy by 2 minutes. But my granddaughter went over and got them and took them back to Walmart and they gave me a refund.
Oh, great.
Oh yeah, I was crying. The guy goes, honey, this happens all the time. It's okay. We'll take care of it.
Oh, poor girl.
He said, especially at Christmas with everybody sending to different people through Walmart. He said it happens all the time.
I always do stuff like that, and I never get my money back.
Well, they gave mine back.
You gotta return.
I always get screwed.
Yeah, you gotta turn.
the
stuff out.
Yeah, you gotta take it back to the store, Elle.
Yeah,
Uh,
and there's always that little.
Oh, no.
My granddaughter was like, I was on the phone with her. She said, my nana lives in Georgia and she ordered groceries and they came to my mom's house here.
Aw.
It was funny then because I knew I was gonna get my money back.
So did they deliver the ones you wanted to you then?
I had to reorder everything.
Oh, yeah.
which was okay because I had got a couple things, but it was over $200. I was freaking out.
Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, now I remember something else. I've got to get Marvel and address. Okay. All right, Tina, this is, I'm sending you something. Okay, and
Oh, that's sad.
Is that Roman?
no, that's not Roman. Jimmy, which one is that?
What?
What's going on with the puppies?
I don't know.
I hope they're not,
Doing it?
they're not be doing anything they shouldn't be
Yeah,
doing.
nightmare.
He's having a nightmare? Where's Romy? Is Roman in there asleep? Or is he bothering one of them? Look, so now I have to send this to. Hold on, let me go check.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind opening the doors and there'd be a big stack of free groceries there, Ruff.
I know, right? You're like, ooh, where'd this
Oh
come
yeah,
from? Of course, I would
she was
say, where did this come from first?
she would say, I didn't get it, but I saw the picture when they delivered it. So I get
Oh,
the
did your
bottle
granddaughter
Coke.
Okay,
go
there,
get it
now
off the
Margot, I've
porch or
got you that
something?
address.
Oh,
Yeah, she wasn't working, and so she went and picked it all up for me.
Oh, that's cool.
Shoot.
That was very nice. Good for her.
But it was freezing, and they had snow. I felt so bad for her, but bless her heart. Her husband was home from work, so he watched the 3 kids. So
All right, there you go. Margot, I
He's in
sent that to you.
Nebraska, right?
Kansas.
Oh, Kansas, okay.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Computer, the internet is really weird.
Everything's been weird all day.
It's so slow.
All day.
It's ridiculously slow.
Afraid to breathe here. I got a lantern right next to me. I'll
There
end
it
up
goes
sleeping
again.
with it.
It hasn't blinked here yet, but I don't want to talk about it.
Oh my gosh, I went out so many times and we just thought, that's it, we're done.
Oh my gosh. Let me see. Evelyn, are you coming?
Rain.
Evelyn, are you coming up? Evelyn.
Oh, you guys.
What happened to Evelyn? Evelyn?
She don't like us no more. Evelyn, you don't like us no more.
No, and you know what she does? A lot of times she'll go like this. Oh, okay, we're going to the new Zoom? All right. And then she doesn't come, and then she goes, you guys left me.
Oh. Or she'll fall asleep because she gets comfortable.
Yeah.
She snuggles up with that Bob. Next thing you know, she's asleep.
I still can't get over to the live. I think I said it. Okay, there we are. Let's see. So, I know you added one-eyed blind darts. I added one-eyed blind dart to the rotation. You didn't see it show up? I'll go check. I most certainly
Yeah,
did.
it's right there, right above his
I
comment.
added it.
Oh,
It's there.
so Margot, what would that be? Would Kevin be, what would,
Wrong?
wrong? Oh,
Oh,
that hardly ever happens, too. Sorry, Kevin, it's right there. It won't let me remove. I'm sorry, it wanted to show me that you were wrong. Yep, wanted to show that. Sorry.
Let's see.
Oh, look, it says I can block you, Kevin.
It won't let me remove my comment. Margot, can you remove my last comment?
Just do it either, but I can block them. I might, yes.
Oh my goodness. It's Bink. I sent you the email with the pictures of my choices. Oh. Okay, I was wrong. You're wrong. Where's Bink? I don't see Bink anymore. Hi 61. How are you? How's it going? Let's see what's going on over here. So I got that.
That was quite the story, Carolyn.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy. I can't believe they would give her an early release. Gosh, to complete it. I mean, to escape the death penalty, and then you're going to get out early. It's crazy. And
That was a fun story.
I don't know. Oh, Gypsy Rose's Twitter account was hacked. I don't know. They said they got it back. I think it was her Twitter, her TikTok. I think it was her TikTok. Let me see which one was hacked. I think it was TikTok. Gypsy Rose TikTok. Let me see. Yeah, she issued a statement. Yeah, it was a TikTok. She almost lost her TikTok. And then he walked through in the video, and he said something, and she said, "Oh, stop!" She was like embarrassed by him.
By who? Hubby?
Yeah.
Oh. Trouble in paradise?
And then there's rumors that the hacker could be actress Joey King. Who's that?
I don't know.
Him, her, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what they're saying. Let's see. Joey King. But, you know, she's a star. She's famous. Very famous. Murder made her famous.
Oh.
Murder made her famous.
She's infamous.
Well, she said that, but then she ended up famous. Mommy Ramblings, I'm just hanging out with you all. Hey there, Hi 61, you're hanging out? That's good. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to see what's going on in other things. Let me just take a look at something here. Where's Evelyn? Evelyn, you want us to look at some more houses for you? Let's see. I'll look. Let's see if anything new has come on the market in the Low Country. She was cleaning out her closet last night. That means the new start. That means a new start. The house we really wanted for Evie. I'll show you guys here in the chat. We thought this was the perfect house for Evie, but it's contingent, so not going to work. But we really thought that this.
Maybe the contingency falls. Yeah, but even if it fell through, she still got it.
I really thought this was going to go, and it was $448,000. Then had this nice pool in the back right there.
Was that one of the first ones we found?
Yes, it was the very first one, and then it has this built-in barbecue right here. Look at this nice area. And then this was the front of it, and the driveway, and then here the side. Now the only thing in here, it's got some wild, some wild wallpaper that I can't.
Yeah,
But I mean, I've never seen anything like the size of this. You know, this almost looks like kind of the one Carol Lucy was showing us with those huge feathers. Maybe that's what's happening now, because I've never seen flowers this big in my life on wallpaper. Ever. I've never seen just a thing. And you know, it's a weird thing, but like I almost wouldn't want to take that down because I've never seen anything quite like that. And it's only on one wall. It's only on one wall there.
Oh,
That
Yeah,
would be
and look at the
contingency
floors,
for
look at
me,
that.
The wallpaper be removed and the wall restored
I don't know.
as part of the sale, because wallpaper removal is.
Oh, I have videos on it. It's so easy if you use the hot water method. And
Well,
I almost even like this. I really do. I almost like this. I'm sorry. I would probably leave that. I don't know. Just for fun. I don't know. I think it would make a really nice backdrop. I don't know if I'm so keen on it in the kitchen, but on that one wall over there, I might leave that. Mm. And I would definitely have to get cabinet doors over here. I don't understand these open shelves. Oh, I see. No, you don't have to. There's big doors. Look at that. Okay, that feels much better now. That's a bar, and that opens with doors. And I like the laundry room because she had all this cabinetry in here, and then this big, nice countertop here to fold all her stuff. And then over here, an ironing board just comes out of there. So that was all really nice. And then we liked over here because she had like a little cubby here to put stuff in when you come in the door, kind of a little mud room. And everything was nice. It had nice wood floors throughout. You didn't have to get rid of any carpeting. The shower is huge for her. Had 2 cubbies, had a seat. It was really very nice, and we were sure that this was going to be it. And she had a nice big closet here. Oh, and the clawfoot tub is jetted. So, and then she's got the window, and then she had all the little shelves to put her glassware and stuff, and then this really nice stained glass elliptical top there.
It was a nice house, it would have been a nice house for her, but she still got to get her house. I mean, really, we couldn't find exactly what she's kind of looking for.
It's really nice.
And then maybe when she starts
And
to sell
then
it,
this
we
one
could
is really
try to
nice. It
build
has this
one.
big window seat here. And then she could still put her glassware, like all her little tchotchkes.
He's asking if you see people in the window.
Who asked?
Abby.
If I saw people in the window?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Evie.
Oh.
And then what was really perfect, see these on the side? There's the pool. There's 2 little sheds where she can put stuff in, and they're real sheds, Evie. They're not like that other thing you had. And then you've got the pool. So I think that would be perfect. But it had a contingency, so I didn't want to get a heart set on it. What did you guys think? Do you see people? What do you guys think about that? Other than in the people in the chat, because we saw it here in the Zoom and we really liked it. Yeah, high 61. Yeah, it's horrendous, right? I know. Kevin loves that house. I think it's a really nice house. It really has a lot of nice features.
Since it reminds him of his house in Palm Springs.
Mm.
And the pool's open house, even though.
Why are you finding her a place? What do you mean, Evelyn? I mean, what do you mean, White Angel? I'm not finding her North Carolina. We're in the low country of South Carolina. And why? Because I love the low country. And I want to move all my friends there. I want to move all my friends there, White Angel.
Like, why don't you move there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you want to give up your house, though?
No, but I would not mind being a snowbird, but my kids are in school right now.
Yeah, I
And they have
know.
a great school. But I wouldn't mind at some point being a snowbird.
Come live by me. Come live by me.
But yeah, no, I'm living vicariously through Evelyn right now, White Angel. Why is everyone moving to the East Coast? Because they want to be closer.
Because-
If you gotta be closer to me, no.
Wanted to be
They-
closer to my peeps.
They want to be closer to me. And
Yeah.
they want to be closer to the low country.
Well, the action is.
But why wouldn't I want them in New York? Because New York is very, very expensive, White Angel. The
It
taxes
is.
alone in New York are ridiculous. And anybody moving
should've
into
come
York,
to New York.
and she's
I
moving
should.
to California. Most people don't. If she, like Evie, they're going to be retired, or she'll just do a little something, but they don't want to move to New York from California. They want to get a nice tax break in the Carolinas.
I should have moved out by you, Carolyn.
Yeah, just because you want the
Yes,
snow, but you
it's
would have
too
gotten.
expensive, Al.
It's
No,
ridiculous.
but I could have been with you too, and I would have had a lot of the trouble that I had.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you move closer to Evie eventually,
Yeah.
and the other people that we move over there.
Yeah, we are a relocation specialist for anybody who's thinking of doing that.
Yeah,
They are, trust me.
I found Elle's apartment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a service we offer. We offer several services that not many other channels of this kind.
Yeah, no, I don't think any other channels do this.
No, that's what
We're the
makes us
best community on
above the
YouTube.
rest. We are the
Absolutely,
best community on YouTube.
Forever.
absolutely. Let me see now. So where is? Oh, so we have
Everyone
to look
knows
for
it.
Evelyn. Let's see.
They know it already. Oh, yes, they do.
So we looked. So a lot of them are contingent, which is just like so crazy. But look at this. We looked at this one, and this was in Charleston. We did look at this one. This was 389, and it looked really promising from the outside. I think we did look at this one, but I don't think it was promising.
But
on the
here's the
inside.
thing, we don't know the neighborhoods in Charleston very well. I would be, without going down and
Maybe
checking
this
them
one
out, taking
wasn't
the
so
photos
bad.
and
Let
all
me
that,
see.
which we'll do when we're down there. That's the best way, drive around and look.
Well, Evelyn, maybe this one wasn't that bad, but it didn't show us a lot for some reason. So that made us. When was this put on the market? Let me see. We looked at this one. Look at that one. Let's just look at that one for fun. Look at that one. That's $8 million
Mm.
in Charleston. Look at that.
Gotta be. Although it might be the whole neighborhood. How many of these houses are in that neighborhood?
Wow, is that? It's crazy. Look at that outdoor fireplace. It's on the porch, actually. In the pool. What is that? Divider in the pool.
A
that's-
divider in the pool?
Oh, I see it. It has to be
The hot
frontage.
tub?
Yeah, it has to be in there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Yeah, I see them up here. Like that.
Wait a minute. I think this has to be more than one house. What is this? This has to be. I think this is like a, oh, there's the elevator. Elevator going up.
Oh. Is the house raised?
But it's got to be more than one house, though. I'll have to read the property description here.
Is the house raised, Carolyn?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that means it's near the water, so hey.
But I don't. Look at that. I don't think it's. They have a tennis racket inside there. Lots of white. Today
Can't take
is
your
the
little
day.
dogs for a walk. Gotta be careful.
Jennifer Doulos' house, isn't that weird? She has that huge picture of Jacqueline Onassis there.
Yeah.
And like nothing
really
else, just that
impressed with
huge
that house.
picture of Jacqueline Onassis there. Oh, look at that little little swing way up top there.
In the house?
No, right, yeah, on this one I'm showing you, on the top.
Mm.
Yeah. What does that say? Finding calm in the chaos. I wonder if somebody there is making those drum set.
Oh,
Mm. 3 little cubbies. Interesting. Pinball machine. Oh look, somebody must make these over here. I bet you that's their business or something. What does it say? What does that one say? Something. I don't know. Yeah, here's another one. We are all stumbling. Hikes and stuff. Okay, so let's see what this is. It's contingent too. Wow, everything is like over there. This is property details. What the freak is this? Have it all. You won't ever want to leave this Daniel Island estate set on a double lot of over an acre fronting the golf course, low country marsh. Oh, that's just one. 7 bedrooms.
Marsh?
7 bedrooms.
If there's a marsh.
There's all the
I was
marshes
thinking
down there in the
there's
low
mosquitoes.
country. Low country.
You don't want to get eaten alive. That's why.
Oh, this is a new one, Evie. It's a little higher than your price range, but it's not that much higher and might go down. I don't know. Let's see what this is like.
They say prices are coming down.
They are. It's got a little front
Except for
porch. And you wanted a little front porch. You wanted it 2-story,
Oh.
2-car
40 square
garage.
feet.
I don't know. It looks big enough.
They need a 3-car so they can keep their golf cart.
They have a nice wood floors there. Okay. Kitchen. I expect a better island for, that's kind of like ridiculous. No, just for the kitchen. I might have, no, this one is new apparently, right? I'm not impressed with the kitchen there. I don't know why it's lagging on opening the next one. Oh my goodness, let's see. Evelyn. Hold on, the square footage, I haven't, Kevin, I can't even get into the other pictures. There we go.
Oh,
Doesn't want to show me the pictures. Go back.
How many square feet?
I don't know. Forward and back. Oh my gosh, Kevin, this internet is ridiculous.
She needs 4 bedrooms. At least.
I have to go back. Let me go back here. It doesn't want to let me do this. It is 2,183 square feet. It's 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths.
Oh.
This is a
Wow.
new one too, Evie. Here's a ranch. 2,157 square feet. See if this
A
works.
ranch?
Yeah.
How much?
2-car garage. It was, I think, 600.
And how much was the 2-story?
It's same, around
Same
the
square
same,
footage.
around the same price.
Ranches are more expensive to build, so.
Look,
go with
Abby.
ranch.
Fireplace, Evie. I think we were we in this house, Evie?
Here, generators.
Laundry room. Up here. It's all remodeled, Evie. What is that? Oh, and there's a pool, Evie. This one, yes, and it had a screened-in porch in the back, and then the pool. No, but we couldn't have seen this one. This one says new to the market. This could be a contender, Evie. There's a shed in the back. You need a shed anyway in the back, and there's the pool when it's open. Look. Could be a contender, Evie.
Where's it at?
Charleston, I believe. Where is Evelyn? Oh, here's a cute one. Is this new? This one is cute. 4 bedrooms. Yeah, I feel like did we look at this one? I think we did look at this one. Yeah, I don't think we liked this one. I don't think we were happy with that one. Where is, I think we did look at this one. This is, no, we didn't. This is brand new 13 hours ago on John's Island. And it's 550, and it's 2,349 square feet, think. 2-car garage.
Pretty good. Okay. Size one,
Got an accent
a
wall.
little bigger. Yeah.
There's your kitchen. Size. Closet. Bedroom. I think that was the first floor master. Oh, and then you've got that attic you can finish up there. Extra space, Abby. Just came on the market. Is that one? And it's called, look at that, 1616 Fishbone Drive. And here's another one on James Island. This is new too. There's a bunch that just came up new, Evie. It's time to get there. Nice deck. Nice lighting. You have a little porch in the front. That huge basket over the couch, that's crazy. Bathroom, who's sleeping? Oh look, they must have 2 little kids. Or their dogs. Oh, and then a baby. fire pit on the deck, Evie, with the benches all around it. And a yard in case you want to put a pool in, and the shed kind of looks in disrepair, so we have to get rid of that. Chicken coop, it looks like. Or, I don't know what that is. Garage out here. Alright, well. Not really feeling that one. Hi, Sassy Darcy. We're looking for a new house for Evelyn. Uh-oh, is that Al?
No.
This one's a big one for $515, Abby.
Think that it-
Look at this. I think this is new too. This is a really nice one, Evie. Oh my gosh. Can someone mute
I
her?
don't know who it is.
It's Al. Oh my
Yes,
god.
it is.
Sorry about that.
I just saw it. It's a little late.
She's muted. Okay, she's muted.
I just muted her, Sharon.
Oh, okay.
I got there a little too late, right in the middle of it.
I know, that's nice for
Okay.
$515, right, Kevin?
Is there a guest room for Abby's guests?
I know.
Well, there has to be.
This one has a lot of room. That could be a contender, Evelyn. $290. Condo. I'm looking for condo. $380. Look at this one, Evie, $380.
Wow, that's a good deal.
Mm-hmm. To rip up the rugs. Wonder if there's updating. Oh my gosh, you hear the wind and the rain and the snow? What does it say? Rain and snow. We're getting rain and snow.
This is crazy. Yeah.
But it really isn't crazy, right? Because it's January.
That's cute.
The crazy part is we're all getting this stuff at the same time.
I know.
The same thing. That's the thing.
I know.
Even at South, we all had wind on the same day. Mike said it was a huge front.
They need some updating, Kevin, but it's a good price.
Right, though, yeah,
Yeah.
nice big room.
You could take $100,000 and update it, and you'd still only be in 480. So that's because the bones of it are nice. So yeah, that's a contender. Evie, where is Evie?
But just, do you want to live in a construction zone?
It's okay. She'll be
I
fine.
know, I'm just.
Evelyn. anybody else wants to come along. Some of you are saying wow. This is new too. This is an open house today. Today, look at these are all open houses. They're probably all going to be sold today.
Sometimes they hold an open house to appease the seller, especially if there's not a lot of traffic.
Evelyn? $509, $345. That's contingent. $525 condo. Mm-mm. 4 million. Barbados Drive. Alright, Evelyn. Here's one with a pool. $665. Oh.
No.
Why?
How does it compare with the other houses?
Look at that. Look at the nice sky. And it has a fire pit and a
Sky
big,
is not,
huge yard. Look at it. Oh, look how nice it is inside. Looks nice so far. A lot of hot. Oh, those are all oyster shells. Look at that. It's a chandelier made of oyster shells. Look.
yeah, we can do that, we can do that.
That's crazy. Look at that. Evelyn, what are you talking about, Kevin? I thought you said the prices were good.
No, I think that's too high.
No, he just said that he told me the prices were good.
We changed it. What?
The whole family moves. This is a lot of room for Evie and the kids. Oh, for its bank. Yeah, but look, she's got a lot of room.
How many square feet?
I don't know yet. So I didn't look yet, and I can finish going through here. A nice laundry room. Look at that with the countertop, and she can. Nicely landscaped, and then you've got that big pool, and the fire pit. Oh, and the outdoor kitchen. Yeah. She would like that. Let's see. That was 2,652 square feet.
46. For how much?
665.
Sold for $300 a square foot. It's too much. Sorry. Besides, I'd want to see the neighbors. What are they going for? How big are they?
579 on this one. This is a new one too. It said this one. Oh, this is, we did look at this one. This was like back in the 70s. Or the 60s, maybe. Alright. Is it time capsule? I don't know why it says new if we've seen it. That one's contingent. That was a nice look. That's contingent. Contingent. On 10. That's 10. That's contingent. And she wants this isn't good. Landscaping needs to be trimmed. Evelyn? Kevin, where is Evie?
She fell asleep.
She can't.
I know, but she did, I think.
So much early. I didn't even eat dinner today. Do you know that?
Me
I'm
either.
not even hungry. It's really
Yeah,
bad.
I ate M&M's. Way too many.
There's a lot of landscaping. That was $390 for less than an acre. Okay, Kevin. So, what do you want to do now? Now you want to just
What
leave
about
Evie out there?
property? What about vacant property?
Why? We can't build for Evie. It's too much. She doesn't want to build.
Why is it too much?
It's too much work. She doesn't want to do that. Her husband would be
No.
freaking out.
Yeah, but they,
She just wants to move into something already done. She wants to bring her toothbrush. And maybe she took to her bed.
Brush.
Yeah, she does. Just wants to move right in. Step right up. Come right in. Is anybody else wanting to come to look at something? Do you want to move in? White Angel, you want to move to the Carolinas? Try to find something for you. That's a nice one. 2,300 and what was it? 60 something? 2-story.
I need one story.
She really wants a 2-story, she said, but she's never had
I
a,
want one story, but with a walkout basement. Daylight, whatever you call it.
I don't think they're big on basements in the Carolinas.
Well, I don't want to live there. I want to live up here.
This is nice. This one's nice.
Wow.
What was this, 5 something? Can we look at the palms? Come on, Kevin. No, it's gonna tell me that. A big giant spoon. I've got to beckon to Evelyn. I saw Scooter in here earlier.
Yeah, she was there.
She left after that. My stupid lumbar pillow is not where it should be. Let me see. Evelyn, where is she? Evelyn, where are you? Evelyn, Evelyn. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think we have to take a small break from the houses and play the word cookies. Because I'm afraid that if I lose electricity, then we didn't play the word cookies, and the wind is really blowing, and Al's fallen asleep. Okay, let me see here. Al?
Yes.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Huh. What happened?
She
I
woke
can't
up.
my throat.
Oh. All right, here we go. Daily, stop the spinner. And the wind, I know, and I've got to get my function stuff built for. I'm going to try to get that after tomorrow's sale, and then I'm going to get everything going. So I'll be billing on Sunday, do tomorrow's sale, and then I'll bill Sunday. That'll be good. January 13th, it's almost over.
I know.
Probably is there.
Next. Text. Tick. Entice. No. Tint. Extinct. Exit. Time. Site. Okay. And net. What do next? Sent. Oh, sent. Tent. Tie. Okay.
Called the Chamber of Commerce or whatever in South Carolina and asked them for detailed maps of the area of the whole country. They'll send it to you. That would be.
High 61 says 10.
I got 10.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Don't look at it. Okay.
And
Do that time out there. Yeah, it's been a long, long week, girls, out to the boys. It's been a long week. Yeah, it sure has, Linda.
Yes.
It's been a rough one. It's a blessing. We're all together.
I agree.
Are you having? Is somebody having mixed drinks?
That way.
Oh, it sounded like big ice cubes being clinked into a glass.
Could
Okay.
be me.
Alright.
I was gonna say it's not me. I ran out of ice.
Nobody hears that? Like the big ice cubes?
Yeah, I
You
do.
heard it?
It's me.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So is it shaken or stirred?
I was actually moving something and
Oh, yeah, explained.
yeah.
Oh, T-I-E-N.
I'm drinking.
It just sounds surprisingly like an ice cream cone.
Mm.
Net, N-E-T-T. Okay.
Is that S-E-T-T also? Why? I don't know.
Two more, so the T-E. No. T. Text. I have text. I have text. I have night. I tried night. Oh, nice. Nice. It has to be one.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And the other one is sign, C-I-N.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. V-C-I.
Right.
There we go. All fixed. All right. And you meant to say out this way. What? White Angel? If you, our partner, ever find your way out this way, I can show you guys around. Same goes for any rambler. Oh, that's very nice, White Angel.
I love Vancouver.
Sharon will be up to see you. Do you have an extra room to put her in and stuff?
Oh
Okay.
my God. Space is at a premium there. There's your lot line. They did, anyway.
Oh, that is so true. So true. Hold on, I gotta get something here. Okay.
Yeah, we all keep our power.
Yeah.
No.
I don't want to be without power now.
Or if it goes out.
It's 39 degrees now and it's rain. It says before it was 34, rain and snow. Now my computer's saying it's 39 and rain, but it's very, very windy.
Well, yeah.
The wind is howling.
Trees, right? Yeah.
Well, no, hopefully not at 39, but hopefully it won't go lower.
If the wind chills. No.
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, I know.
I think it was about 17 degrees here.
Really?
Ooh.
Out
west,
Liza.
it's really cold. Though.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza. Hole in the bucket, dear Liza. All right, let's see here. What's the matter?
I think she's sleeping in there.
Oh,
Talk.
sorry, Al.
No, I'm not sleeping.
Okay. Oh, Binky Gregory, now she's here. Uh-oh. Now you're here after I've given up on trying to help you.
Hello.
Hi.
Abby.
What's going on?
Nothing. I was watching your show.
Oh, but I was calling and calling and calling you.
You said hi, it's Pink. I said hi.
I know, yeah, and I was looking at houses for you.
Oh no, I didn't see that part.
I know you
must have
didn't.
been watching a different show.
I know. I know.
You know which one I watched? I watched the one with the fire in the apartment with Janet.
Oh, you.
Oh, you're back. You were back in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
People were
that was
talking
a
about
crazy
you.
story, wasn't it?
Yeah, we showed the same show, yeah.
It was.
Yeah, that was
It was
nuts.
crazy.
But Janet was something crazy.
Janet was crazy.
Yeah. Sure was.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I don't
know you
think
guys
let it out because it involves arson. And that's scary, you know?
Yeah, well, they were going to let her out, so that's not too good.
They are?
Well, they were going to. Now she comes up again. What did they say? 2029?
2026.
Right.
Oh,
they
20.
do this. They did this with my son. They brought the guy back after 10 years.
He's been in
That's
20.
awful.
But she had a life sentence.
So did he. They do this. It's something they got to do. I don't know.
Something they have to do.
But even if you're rearrested and you have had an arson charge, you are treated much differently in prison. They don't trust you.
Oh. Arsonist? Yeah, but
Hmm.
it's kind of hard to burn down a bridge. Well, I suppose it's not possible.
Well, it's contained, so it's scary.
Hmm.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's cement and steel bars, so.
I don't know, it was, I've heard the question asked a lot of times, have you been arrested for arson? You ever set a fire? It's different.
Uh-oh.
That was quick.
Oh, yeah. Was that Elle laughing? Or I don't know.
So,
I think it was Bob. I think it was Bob.
I muted again.
Okay.
Bob.
Bob. What are you doing, Binky? What'd you do today?
I went to my counseling and I babysat
Uh-huh.
and
I went to mine too. But I didn't I didn't babysit, but I have a grand dog here, but
yeah.
yeah.
How's he doing?
Good.
You missing him?
Yeah, he's just really sleeping on he doesn't.
He comes to your house for
When
rest
did
and
they come back?
relaxation.
What?
He comes to your house for
Yeah.
rest and relaxation.
Yeah. Yeah.
when did they come back?
10 days, so probably the middle of next week. Yeah. Yep.
They're gonna hate it when
So
they're
romantic.
on the plane and then the pilot announces, the temperature that,
Oh yeah, I hate that. Yeah, when we used to come back from Florida.
yeah.
I planned it so I would come back from Florida when the crocuses were coming and daffodils.
Oh, that's cool. I can remember doing that actually, but we drove. And
Yeah, we drove
down,
too.
it was pretty, just bleak. And on the way back, they have flowers in the medians,
Flowers in the hay.
like Georgia or whatever, wildflowers.
Flowers
Mhm.
everywhere.
So pretty.
Kevin says he hears like a fire alarm beeping.
Not here.
Not
Being
here.
asleep.
Does
No
somebody
one's
need to
looking.
change the battery in their smoke detector?
Come on, let me listen again.
No,
Kevin?
I don't hear it.
I didn't either.
I don't either.
At least Kevin checked their own.
Maybe it's yours, Kevin.
No wonder he hears it.
How did your linen closet come out, Abby?
I got it all back in there. I
Oh,
tried to just because it's just everything was just shoved up there, and I had it nice in these little baskets I bought, the sheet sets, and so I did that. I'll do that all over again.
Oh,
But they seem to put like I'm finding big bags of their blankets and towels or blankets and whatever it is just shoved up there. So my cupboard won't stay closed, and when I walk by, it can hit you in the head. And
oh,
so I took it all out and I put the sheets inside each pillowcase or in a pillowcase that matched the sheets, and then roll them up and put them in the basket.
Excellent.
So then you get the whole thing. Otherwise, you gotta look there.
and did everybody walk by you when you were doing that?
Just my husband.
Oh,
Yeah, if the kids were here, they would be on the other side of the house.
Oh.
Anyway,
you weren't grumbling?
grumbling, no.
I have to do this all the time, all this work. No.
No.
Okay.
I just got tired of having to shut it, and then you hit it shut, and then it pops back open when you walk by, so I said I have to do it right this time.
Right.
Next I'm gonna do my little hobby closet, my craft closet. There's things ending up in there now.
In your craft closet. Okay. And what are you
My
doing tomorrow?
granddaughters wanted to hide Easter eggs tonight or
Really?
today, but we did.
That's a little early.
Yeah, I've got them from school though.
Really? They're doing Easter already?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
What?
No, she brought home 2 Easter eggs.
Patrick's Day.
Oh, I know.
Get out. Easter eggs?
Father's Day, Valentine's Day, doesn't all that fall
Yeah,
before?
Valentine's Day and then St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, my birthday.
Then Easter. Oh, yeah, then your birthday.
Oh, you're the 17th.
They didn't color them. They were just, they did designs on these plastic eggs. They glued stuff on them.
Getting ready.
She ended up with 2. She might, I don't know, she might have got them at church yesterday. I'm not sure.
Smash the like buttons. Oh my goodness.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, I think we're going to sign off for the night because it's 2:16 and if, I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Neither do you. Neither do any of you. So better get off for the night and love you guys. God bless. Prayers. And we'll see you.
Good night.
Hopefully, God willing.
Good night,
Tomorrow.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Night.
Thanks for
Good
watching.
day.
Bye.
Sleep slow,
Be
go
good.
to bed.
Yeah, they're cooking tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, they are.